Greetings, you all. This is this lady right here. Her name is Georgia Tan. Georgia Tan. Just gonna tell y'all. Georgia Tan. Why did I pull her up? Why did I pull her up? Because, white people, like I've been saying, they don't have any heroes. So I'm going back into my knowledge and thought about her. She's from, I think, Philadelphia, Mississippi. Her dad was a judge, a well-known judge in Mississippi. Well, she left Mississippi, her father's house, and he set her up in Memphis to have something to do, somewhere to go. So Georgia, tell you, white people honestly are fucking disgusting. What she do? She get in Memphis. She get around little kids. She talk up to like the officials in the city of Memphis. She took kids. She stole kids from poor families. She stole kids from poor families. Like I believe it. I'm not mistaken. Y'all remember that movie, Joan Crawford, No More Wire Hangers. I think one of those kids she got from Georgia Tan. It's crazy. It's crazy because they are fucking disgusting. But we believe in their God, though. I'm trying to get us to believe in ourselves. I'm just going to be honest. I'm trying to get us to believe in ourselves and believe in our own dopeness. That's their Georgia Tan. That's their history. That's their fucking history. Let me tell y'all about it. So she get to Memphis. Her father is a judge. Her father, because he is a well-known judge in Mississippi. Mississippi is right next door. So he got her hooked up in Memphis. She meet people, all that different type of shit. Okay. So she decided that she was going to start a orphanage in Memphis. She had her house on Poplar Avenue. I don't know exactly where it is on Poplar Avenue, but she had a whole fucking house with kids, and then she was taking the kids from poor families and giving them to the rich families. So she would go to poor white families and shit like that, and tell them that their baby had died. But she was giving the fucking babies away. That's their history. That's their fucking history. I don't know why we love them so fucking much. I don't know why we love their fucking God so fucking much. Listen. Because we must be serving, or I'm not serving a God. I'm serving myself. Let me first make that statement true. Because I don't serve a God. I serve myself. That's where I get all my knowledge. That's where I get everything that I need. I get it from myself. And I research on Google. I read books. Little shit like that. Building up my knowledge. So, but anyway, Georgia Tan, she had judges. Judges were corrupt. I believe E.H. Crump also was a part of their little. So she had judges. She had like other white important people in the city of Memphis backing her up. So she telling these poor families that their children dead. tell you, I don't know the judge from Memphis. I forgot her name. I'll tell y'all later. I mean, she in Memphis though. Well, of course she's dead now. All of when that went down, Georgia Tan, and when she was big and on top and all this shit, all of them are, for the most part, are dead now. But I'm just saying, I was like, I don't understand why. I don't understand why she did that. I don't understand. I don't. But we are. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get us to look at ourselves differently because something changed somewhere. Something changed from Africa to America. With our attitude, I mean, because they lied to us. Man, because look at Georgia Tan. She looked like she a sweet old lady. She looks that way. That's how they all look, though. That's how they all fucking look. Like they're innocent. And that's what James Baldwin, love him, my favorite author, favorite human being, rest in peace, rest in power, as they say. Rest in power, James Baldwin. But he said James Baldwin Sr., James Baldwin Jr. had James Baldwin Sr.'s namesake. James Baldwin Sr. was James Baldwin Jr.'s uncle. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? James Baldwin Sr. was James Baldwin Jr.'s or James Baldwin uncle. So his uncle, James Baldwin Sr., said, they don't see us. Talking about white folks. The world doesn't see us. The world doesn't see your grandmother, and your grandmother took care of their children. Your grandmother took care of their fucking children. They suck from her nipples milk. What I'm saying is, but James Baldwin Sr. said, but you have to accept white people. You have to accept them because they feel that they are innocent. They feel like they are innocent. Slavery, I honestly can't tell you. I can't tell y'all. We've never had therapy for slavery. I'm just going to be honest. We have never had, because it goes through the timeline. It all fucking makes sense, really. You trapped us, tie us up, in bondage us, enslave us. In bondage us, put us in bondage. You don't think that takes a fucking psychological effect on you? I'm talking about, I'm going to tell you how evil white people are. They were fucking slave women in front of their fucking husbands. Some of them. And knew the slave man, the black slave man, couldn't do shit because you got him tied up. But you fucking his wife or his girlfriend or the woman he's interested in. You're doing it. That's how we get all these mulatto kids. They were fucking us on the boat. But again, believe in yourself. Look at our ancestors. Look at our ancestors. I honestly don't know what white people were thinking about when they created American slavery. I honestly don't know what the fuck they were thinking about. I don't know. Because it was evil. You have to think about this. These are the same people that praise God. We are saints. We are saints. They created slavery. They thought about how to bondage us in slavery. Keep us bound in slavery forever. And this just seemed like now this generation, it seems like now this generation is, white people are seeing themselves for who they really are, who they have been. Damn, some of these white folks nowadays are embarrassed by their ancestors because their ancestors are not heroes. Y'all, y'all, bear with me. Bear with me. Because they don't have any heroes. We can draw from our heroes. The I forgot his name, but he was a slave. He had this slave woman that he was, I don't know if they were married or together or whatever. But anyways, he decided that they were gonna leave. They were gonna escape slavery because the white man was after him. They were from I read this shit in This Little Light of Mine, the Fannie Lou Hamer's book. Well, a white lady wrote the book. But anyway, it's a good book. So anyways, she told Fannie Lou Hamer, she was telling the story about the generation or people older than her and the stories that were told to her. She was like Senator James O. Eastland. I don't know if y'all go to YouTube and hear her testimony, but she you can see the disparity in her face when she was like, she didn't say he was evil, but the look on her face. Senator James O. Eastland. Well, James O. Eastland back in the day, his father or whatever, he was a slave owner in Mississippi. Two slaves, the slave I was telling y'all about, I forgot his name. Anyway, he was fucking with another lady. So anyways, two ladies, two slave women. He was fucking with them both. But he was committed to really one of them. So the one that he was committed to, he took her with him when he was leaving, slavery. He was like, man, fuck that. We got to go. So he took her with him and she was all willing. Why not? What the fuck does she have to lose? She already a slave. You see what I'm saying? So what the fuck? I'm going to go to like freedom. So anyway, they get together. They playing out and they was like, okay, we finna hit it. They hit it. They gone for like a couple of weeks or days or whatever. White man found them. Found him. I'm just gonna talk about him. Found him because I can't remember exactly what happened to the lady, but I'm interested in his story because when they found him, they did him so fucking dirty. But he was a man. He was a fucking man. He was like, they tried to put the rope around his neck and shit. This honestly was some epic shit. They put the rope around his neck and shit. He was still alive. They hung him. He was still alive. They hung him. He was still fucking alive. Black man said, I'm not gonna die because y'all want me to die. I'm gonna die when I want to die. That's their heroes. Their heroes were slave owners. Their heroes were jealous, always jealous of us. We got through every fucking thing they put us through. How do I know? Because you here, I'm here. That's how I know. Y'all could not defeat us. With Jim Crow, y'all could not defeat us. With segregation, y'all could not defeat us. Keep telling y'all, leave us the fuck alone. It's really what we really want. Well, that's really what I want. Leave me the fuck alone. I can't add in all black people because, I can't speak for every black person on earth. But I do, I will say, we have the same heroes. because this is both our ancestors. Man, I don't know why I just think about shit. Georgia Tan, she was a fucking disgusting, vile human being. She took kids from poor people, from poor white people, and gave them to their kids to rich white people, and she made a whole lot of money doing this shit. The white ladies that couldn't have babies, shit like that. Well, she gave them a baby, but they paid her for that baby. She ended up dying before she was found out. She was found out. She was going to court and all this shit. But she died before she went to prison. Y'all have no fucking heroes. It's crazy. Y'all, man. Y'all. Georgia Tan, look her up on the internet. Y'all can what's that white lady played her in a movie, like a Lifetime movie? Mary Tyler Moore played her in the movie. Mary Tyler Moore played her, and I can really think to myself, I don't want to watch that movie because there's a lot of white people in there, and they white people shit. That's what I was saying, at that time. I think it was in the 80s when that movie came out. And I don't know. I don't think my mom watched it. I don't think she did. So I'm sitting back saying to myself, what the once I found out, I had to read about her story. I read about it. And then I kind of saw a few clips, I think, of Mary Tyler Moore playing her. It's crazy. White people are evil. But you believe in their God.